constantly for a variety of things.
And that, phone companies, different things. Yeah, I mean, it's all.
The lawyers would get tens of millions, maybe more, hundreds of millions perhaps. And what would we get? We get a string of coupons that had to be used in 6 months, or they void out, and maybe worth a few $100.
Oh, wait a minute, let me play devil's advocate here now. Come on, they're putting all their resources to bear to this and not getting paid anything. And if they don't win, they get nothing.
That's right.
And so how many cases, how many Uber-like cases do you think these lawyers had?
I think a plaintiff's attorney like this company in Boston, they have 15 in the waiting at least for various reasons here, and that's how they make their money. I like the Wall Street Journal a lot. They seem very intelligent, and they cover cases very well. So when they draw opinions, I generally side with their opinions. So this company is, I feel, when I look at it, abusive. It's too much money to pay out to them versus what the people who are supposedly grieved are getting. So how do you balance that?
Well,
why shouldn't they get 1% of the settlement?
Yeah, well,
why shouldn't they? You know,
I'm more intrigued by the question of you got to pay that. What do you call it? The Uber
shakedown.
Uber shakedown. I say Uber ransom. Uber shakedown. Uber something. They got to pay $84 million.
Uber does.
Yeah, to keep their business model.
Keep things going the way they were.
So what does that say though? They're saying that the model's okay if you can pay me a big check.
That's right. You hit it right on the head.
Okay. Well, to me that's more. How come that makes any sense?
Is it fair?
This is a settlement. This is not like a judge doing this. This is just a settlement. It's an out-of-court settlement.
They wanted to settle quickly. They didn't want to go to trial.
Well, as we know, we've talked about with numerous lawyers over the years. There's less than 5% of cases actually go see a courtroom, right? So almost everything settles.
They rarely make it to
All right.
trial.
So Uber's making some pretty good money, then they're saying, or they have backers who are saying, hey, now what? So this is going to grandfather. Now, are they good for good now? They're good forever. They don't have to ever fight this fight again.
No, they have to. If
and what do you get for $84 million?
If they go public, there has to be another dip into the well too.
More money?
$20 million. That's right.
Boy, $84 million doesn't get what it used to back in the day, right? That doesn't go very
like
far anymore. 84 is a pretty big number. How many zeros? They got that's a 10-figure number, right?
Is it? You're the guy with the numbers. That's right.
It's
84.
a lot. 11 figures. Oh, that's a lot of figures. That's a lot of numbers. That's a lot of.
So the whole part. How come? That's the perception, and it's reality that the legal system can use the system that is ours collectively and get such obviously tremendous wealth from that. Why should that be? I'm perplexed with that. How come that exists in this country?
You're making me want to take an Uber now when I talked to one of those drivers. Was it you said 300-some thousand drivers?
385 in just Massachusetts and California.
Okay, so it wasn't all the drivers, just those two states.
That's right. There might be some more
Well,
lawsuits.
I was going to say, they're saying that if they're out there writing checks, the folks, in Florida and Ohio and Michigan and and Texas, wherever else they've got Uber guys, they're going to say, "Where's mine?"
That's right. That's right. So, the Wall Street calls it a shakedown. Interesting word, fun word, and it seems like a realistic word. It's certainly perception. Somebody on that receiving end of $25 million doesn't seem to be working too hard to try to neutralize that. So, give me more. Give me more. I deserve more.
Yeah,
that's kind of what I'm hearing.
That'd be a pretty short case, too, right? Because Uber hasn't been around that long.
That's right. Now, if I were a guy, I'd probably, if it were me, if I were an Uber driver and got a check for $153, I think I'd complain about that and take a step further and put something on the internet that shows my 153 versus the 25 mil.
Well, I got to believe if you go far beyond 84, I mean, again, Uber can't have that deep of pockets, right? Eventually you put them out of business, right?
Eventually, but
is
they got to go
goal?
to court sometime.
Is that the goal here? Eventually put them out, or all of a sudden, if they get your point, they can come back to the well again.
Well, as the Wall Street calls it, it's a shakedown.